Yo! What up, everybody? I'm Rem. Like and subscribe and watch my other videos. So, I did a video on this channel called Shaba Kitchen a little while ago, and I went down a rabbit hole watching her videos because the one that I watched was just so fucking ridiculous that I thought this channel was satire. And now I have watched a video from Shaba where she goes from cooking satire to cooking up literal diabetes. Take a look.
Let's add in our last 2 marshmallows. And now we'll go ahead and lift this up. And let's add a few more marshmallows. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit more cereal. And before we pop this in the oven, I'm just gonna add a couple of pieces of butter. All right, once your oven has preheated to 350, you can pop this in and just leave it in there until those marshmallows get nice and melted. Time to mix everything together. I'm gonna start here in the middle with these big marshmallows. And that little bit of butter that we put in there is just gonna help mix everything. Now it's time to take our mixture and place it into a springform pan. And then we're just gonna flatten that out. And we're just gonna create a little dome in here. All right, now this is ready to go into the freezer. We're just gonna leave it in there for about 20 minutes. All right, now we're gonna go back over here where I have some cream cheese and I'm gonna pour 2 tablespoons of lemon juice on that. And let's mix that one more time. There we go, all done. And now we need to scoop out our mixture and place it over here. Let's grab some more and add it to our little dome over here. And there we go, that looks perfect, but it does need to go back in the freezer for at least 3 hours. All right, it's been a few hours. Let's check on our cake. Just making a nice little border with that whipped topping. And let's do our last one. And now I'm just gonna take some sprinkles and just add those on top of our whipped topping. Now we gotta try to get this off. We did grease this really well, so it should come off nice and easy. All right, here we go. Ta-da! I cut a nice big slice here for us.
That looks perfect.
Doesn't it? It looks so good. All right, let's try this.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, that is delicious.
Look at this shit. I swear, once again, you can see the subtle, genuine reaction on her face when she takes a bite. Last time, you could tell that the popcorn that she made was really gross because it was burned, even though she said that it was good. And this time, I feel like the food isn't gross, but it's possibly just way too sweet. Like, buddy, I like sweet stuff. I like cakes with a little extra sweet cream and shit, but this thing is, it has Fruit Pebbles, and it's just a giant ball of sugar and death. And honestly, I'm not even making this video because the cake looks gross. It looks like it would taste pretty good, but for some reason, whenever I look at it, I feel like I'm losing a few limbs just watching someone else take one bite. Something about the marshmallows is just very off-putting to me, I think. Like, I feel like the marshmallows and cereal combination is just a little bit unnecessary. Like, at that point, why not just take a cup full of sugar and dump it down your throat like you're chugging a mug of beer? God, I feel like I'm being mean for no reason. The cake doesn't even look bad. And all cakes are pretty needlessly unhealthy, if I'm being honest. But this shit just triggers my hatred of ingesting too much sugar. It feels like it's just on another level for some reason, and I don't know why. Like, did it really need Fruity Pebbles? Did the Fruity Pebbles honestly add anything to this cake at all? Genuinely, Shaba, was the cereal just like an aesthetic option, or was it for the taste in some type of way? I would kind of want to try this though, if I'm honest. If anyone watches this video and they know how to bake, can you tell me if this is something normal to do? Because watching her channel, I can tell you she has a weird mixture of normal, innovative, and creative baking and home decorative videos, but then she also has these weird and unreasonable things she does that feel like she is just trolling her community. And since I'm not the most accomplished baker, I don't know what is normal and what is not normal. I see this marshmallow and cream monstrosity and think I know I would immediately need insulin after smelling that shit. But just like eating McDonald's, I think it might be worth it because it might taste pretty good. But then I think of shit like the popcorn video she made, and then I think to myself, what if all of her cooking is actually that bad and I just don't have the skills to notice it? God, after watching this channel, I realize I really need to learn how to cook. Fuck, I'm gonna start making my own cooking videos. Alright, this video is just evolving into me rambling now. I'm done. My name is Rem, and I post regularly, so come and join me. And subscribe. As of recording this video, I have a goal of 250 subscribers, and I need your help to get there. Because even though this is a small goal, it is still my goal. And with my little baby channel, I need to take small, measured steps toward my overall success. And I need your help to succeed, for sure. You, on the other side of that screen, are my one and only hero. And I love you. So subscribe. I will really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Alright, don't forget to disconnect my friends, and don't forget to stay healthy. Bye-bye.